Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Hood, and I'm brought to you by Street Talk TV. And today, this segment that I'm going to create is called the Disrespectful Segment. On the Disrespectful Segment, I'm just going to tell you about some stuff that irk my nerves. And the new thing about me is it's going to come with no curse words. So I'm going to try to minimize as less cussing as possible because some things need to be said. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about child support, creating a child, and the problem that I see with it. First of all, I'm not pro-abortion. I'm pro-rights. Like I think everybody should be able to choose whether they want to have a baby or not. But I do find it highly unfavorable to have a baby with somebody who you know ain't got no money, ain't gonna be able to take care of the baby. Now you got this baby out here struggling, or you treating this girl like she created the baby herself. When you knew damn well when she got pregnant, you couldn't help her support that baby. So the problem I'm encountering with those situations is now you got all these beautiful women running around with these other nigga kids, and they ain't looking for a stepdaddy. But say you come along and you put a baby in her, now you the second baby father. So then that's when the ranking system start. You start to see who really the breadwinner, who really getting money, who X, Y, Z. Because one of them men eventually gonna end up taking care of all three of them kids or all two of them kids, and one probably is only their child because the nigga who she thought was this and that ain't that. So, ladies, do a detailed research about these niggas y'all having sex with, because it's all sex and fun and games till you get pregnant by a broke nigga. Now you out here, yeah, your baby ain't getting taken care of. You ain't got no food. You ain't got no gas for your car. How the hell you got a car with no gas? Come on, man. Come on, man. Make it make sense. I realize I know people with cars with no gas, but got four baby fathers, three baby fathers, two baby fathers, one baby father, whoever, Slim. That's crazy. And that's unfortunate that a woman got to go through that. And I'm just tired of not speaking up about it or treating all of them like hoes. Let me get some of my stories. Hold on, y'all. And the second issue I have is this general support of your child. You know you had a baby with somebody. You at least could go try to do something. You motherfuckers living like y'all ain't did nothing or y'all ain't create this baby with these girls. Now these little girls out here struggling trying to figure out what's right and wrong. And, you know, parenting is a trial error type thing. You hit and you miss. You do good on some things, you do bad on other things, but you learn from it. If you have another child, you just know not to do those same mistakes you made with the first child. The problem people have is you got people that's growing as parents. And I think that's the most idiotic shit you could do. And I'm tired of young black people fighting the game from the back to the front. Like we have a baby and then go to school. Or instead of getting your life all the way together to let that stuff come full circle, then you have a child when you're ready to have a child, when you're more established, when you have something off of the child, when you have something to leave the child. Like, it ain't even funny. There's people out here down right now and really got GoFundMe, but got children. But you see these motherfuckers on the internet, these motherfuckers got bans for days. They got motherfucking $10,000, $20,000 all over Instagram, but get shot today and tomorrow they gonna need to GoFundMe. This ain't funny. This ain't nothing to joke about. So somewhere down the line, something got to change. And I don't know if it's financial literacy, because I ain't even gonna blame it on financial literacy. Like I work paycheck to paycheck, but I make sure I pay my life insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's just something out of respect for my children. In case something do happen to me in this wicked world we in. A bridge just fell today in DC. Nobody saw that happening. God, thank God nobody got hurt. But I'm living in South East, a little more dangerous than a bridge fall. Bridges fall every day right this motherfucker. You liable to get killed out this motherfucker for nothing. So it's real in DC. But we could do a better job at helping these women with these kids, man. And it take a village to raise a child. So some of y'all men need to step up and really be stepfathers. Some of them real fathers need to step up and help the stepfathers. And how come when the only time uh, a woman, like I'm put it like this, a woman would want her boyfriend or husband who not their biological child to be cool with the child's father, but the woman can't never see eye to eye. So which I think like the other woman want the man or something, whatever the case may be. But women need to work on their little selfishness and how they think because it's not progressive. In certain situations, it's not ever gonna build, or it's not gonna be something that's gonna be beneficial to the child or to y'all relationship. Because women never see eye to eye with a man. They always think somebody want the man XYZ. That's just a common thing too. Well, let me drink some of my juice. This is frozen too. I have to blend it. Shit is good. You hear me? With elderberry in there and some that sea moss stuff that people be drinking. But back to the next scenario then. And it's the disrespectful album that I forgot. All these followers. When is we gonna start calling these followers out and not accepting all this follow type mentality that we breed in the black young men community? Everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to be a hustler. Everybody want to be a robber. Where the doctors at? Where the judges at? Where the leaders at? We need y'all to start stepping up and being the next generation of leaders. Because every time we go into a courtroom or when we get pulled over by a police car, 9 times out of 10, it's a white officer. Why? Because we ain't got nobody in them positions. The strength of the Freemasons is because it's a group of men who all come from positions of authority. It ain't got nothing to do with no sacrifice and all that other crazy stuff. I'm not no Mason, but I'm just trying to explain a scenario to you. If you had 10 friends, one became a doctor, one became a lawyer, one became a banker, one became a fireman, one became a police, or any other profession that you could think of, you would be able to go to this person because they're your friend and they know you, and you will be able to get favor from them. And it's like one hand wash the other, and the whole circle feed each other. We don't have those types of stuff. That's unfavorable for a lot of us, whether you realize it or not. So start doing something different and start being somewhere else and doing what you need to do. And the fourth scenario is, I don't even know. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. That lady just why you jump on lady? She funny as that.
You know what?
But
That's for you. I like that. I heard what you just said. Everybody trying to be something that they not.
exactly.
If they just be them, they could go so much further in life.
See, that's what we need. So we need less followers and more
And more leaders.
leaders.
We
And
need
that's
more
just the simplest
chiefs,
kind of scenario.
not
Because
too many Indians.
and somewhere down the line, y'all gotta start being independent. Because we losing too many of y'all trying to follow the leader. And they leading y'all nowhere. I don't know no real Nino Browns out here. I haven't seen this generation's Rayful Edmond. I haven't seen none of that. Them people shutting all that type of shit down. So get them scenarios out your head. Go to school. People say school is a waste of time. School is not a waste of time. It keeps your time from being idle. When you go to college, that's idle time. You go and party, you gonna get the party life and all that when you go to college. But I'm telling you, idle time is the devil playground. Sometimes standing out there too long, or you ever that's how I know a lot of y'all ain't come from real life situations. Sometimes I used to be standing places and I leave 30 seconds and then a shootout happen right there. Or you might just be 3 steps away from a ricochet bullet. But that's some reality shit that we see every day in the hood. So don't ever think that something is a waste of time. It just take a little longer for you to see the purpose of it. Like I went to college for 7 years to get my master's degree. Could be 8, stay 8. 8 years out of my adult life to get a master's degree. I didn't see the value in it at first, but now I really do see the value in it because I'm sitting in certain places that certain people can't sit. So everybody can't even be in some of the circles I sit in because I put the time in when nobody thought it mattered. I didn't even think it mattered, but now I see that it matters. I don't go regular places. I don't be around regular people, and it's not to say who you're around aren't important people, but at the same time, we both. I know in my heart that they ain't nobody because it's ridiculous. So we need more leaders. And lastly, just stay safe, man. Stay out these streets. Stay
Talk
out
about
these
these
streets. These streets
scammers
don't
out
live
there.
nobody.
Can we talk about these scammers though?
Oh, the scammers. I
The
love the scammers. I
scammers.
can't really talk about the scammers. I love scammers, man. Y'all do y'all thing, Mr. Scammer people. Y'all out here doing the
It
motherfucker.
depends on how you scamming though. It depends on how you scamming. If you scam single mothers out here so that you can look like you flashing and doing all that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, if you scamming with these Western Union flips and MoneyGram flips and fake credit cards and all that other stuff, that's a whole other different. You scammers out here that's selling hoop dreams, selling fucking whatever to single mothers, and then you taking advantage of our hard-earned money, and you can't pay motherfuckers back. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should really be ashamed of yourself.
I think she's been a victim of a scam,
And if
y'all.
I say y'all, I'm talking about young show. You owe me money. I want my money. You gonna give me my motherfucking money. And if you don't know that how gangsta I am, guess what? All that capping you how about that? And that's all I got to say about that. But y'all need to stop managing people. You know what I'm saying? People that's out here
Yo,
struggling with the pandemic, struggling trying to,
pandemic.
you know what I'm saying, take care of their kids, struggling to pay rent, struggling to do a lot of things and elevate over the world, and y'all taking advantage of people because y'all say, oh, we could do this, we could do that. Okay, if I pay my money for something, I want it whatever I get in return. If I don't get it in return, I want my money back in return. It's just that simple.
Yeah, they scamming. Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Go on to the
I know
scammers.
you ain't out here telling nobody no hoop dreams and no nothing like that. So you know what I'm talking about. Nobody's gonna tell you and come to you and say, hey, I can get you a trip to such and such, and then that shit not come to fact. You think you're not gonna get your money back?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know some scams like that. That's why I don't do the half offs
Exactly.
and I
I'm
don't keep
not
this
with it.
business. Oh, you cutting out? You got bad service. So unfortunately, that young lady's had some technical difficulties, but as you heard, she was a victim of a scam. She's very, very upset. So going going further, so back to my little crazy part. But the scamming people, yeah, man, don't be scamming regular citizens, man. Dude, if you're gonna be scamming people, scam the bank. Scam, do white collar scams. You know what I'm saying? Don't do those regular black people in the hood scams, man. Y'all gotta step y'all scamming up, man. Y'all gotta do something different about that. Get a job. It ain't hard to work. It ain't hard to work. And when you work, things feel better when you get it. You actually appreciate it because you work for it. You can't be out here scamming like I'm dead ass. Like, no disrespect to how people make their dollar, but at the same time, that ain't cool, man. You gotta be mindful of what you do out here and who you do it to. Because everybody ain't playing about their money. And on that note, I'm gonna say I'm gonna sign off. So it's your boy Mr. Hood, and I'm, brought by or this segment is provided by Street Talk TV. And be on the lookout for more of the disrespectful chatter. And we're gonna call it the disrespectful rant, the hood rant, the disrespectful chatter, the disrespectful segment, all that. Because some of these problems that y'all got and things y'all doing need to be addressed. And it's not personal, but just know anything you take me through is gonna make me rich. And one day you're gonna be mad as hell because you're gonna be looking feeling like I'm talking about you. But if you feel like I'm talking about you, so the fuck what? You talk about me on your own time or somewhere in the world you put that energy out there. So don't think I don't feel it. So, on that note, even though this is disrespectful and I told you I wasn't gonna cuss, on that note, I'm gonna sign off and say, kiss my ass, suck my dick, and I'll see you later.